Hey, hello, how do you do? It's your boy Ben Swicketh back with another certified banger. Today's topic, you gotta be more grateful for things in your life, you know what I mean? I notice like a lot of people are fucking act like they're spoiled or like they don't have enough. The truth is in life, you fucking deserve nothing. I'm just not gonna lie about that. It's the truth. You don't deserve anything. If you want to be like, I deserve this, why? You don't deserve nothing. Nobody deserves anything. I don't care who you are. That's the honest truth of it. You're born in this world with nothing. You leave this world with nothing. Let's not lie about that. So why the fuck do you deserve anything? A lot of people are like ungrateful. You gotta realize it's blessing. You woke up this morning, right? Shit. You woke up. You can breathe. You can talk, right? You, most people can walk, so you gotta be grateful for everything you have. You probably have somewhere to stay. You probably have a phone. You know what I mean? Like some people don't have any of that. So at the end of the day, you gotta be grateful for everything you do have. What that means is you don't get comfortable. And what I mean by that is you know, if you want more, you gotta be willing to take some more risk. You gotta be willing to put in some more work. And that's the honest truth of it. If you want more out of life, you gotta do more out of life. Sometimes that means you miss out on opportunities or miss out on some things that you wanted to do, but in the long term, yeah, you might make it further. It's really up to you at the end of the day. What do you want out of life? If your whole thing is, I want to go travel across the world, well, then trying to get a job that you travel a lot. You know what I mean? Learn a new language so that way you can teach other people. If you want to go live in another country, learn that language, become a English teacher. You know what I mean? I'm not lying. There's a million things you can do if that's what you want to do. But I feel like not enough people are grateful enough, and I'm not saying that any of my viewers aren't. I know you're as great as I am. I get it. I'm a dumbass. You're a dumbass. Just kidding. I love you all. But basically, we live in a kind of in America anyway. We live in a very consumerism type of world. So like everything, you need the newest thing. You need this. You need that. When the truth is, you don't need it. You want it. You know what I mean? It's just like I want some cool classic cars. Does that mean I'm gonna get them? Probably not. But do I still want them? Yeah. Like, and that's the truth of it. Um, I mean, and yeah, that's really like the main thing is you gotta know you, and you gotta be like, you know what, I'm fine with everything in my life. You know, I woke up this morning. I have a computer. I have a phone. I have a little bit of money in my bank account. You know what I mean? Like, now would I like some more money in my bank account? Of course. That's not the entire reason I started this YouTube channel. It's more to kind of get more in line with myself and listening to my voice and not like thinking, ugh, this voice fucking sucks ass. You know what I mean? Like, and if you refuse to be grateful for things in your life, you're never gonna be happy. You will always be in a bad mood. Always be like, I just don't have enough. And there's other people that have more. Like, what are you doing? Just complaining about it? Just sitting there? Like, you know? Truth is, we work hard because we want to work. You know, I don't know if any of you have ever like not worked for a little while, but like if you haven't, you get bored and you get depressed. You know what I mean? You lose part of your. And I'm not saying your job is your purpose, but like you kind of feel like you have nothing really to do. It's just like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. You know? So if you're not grateful, you become one of those spoiled pieces of shit that like everybody kind of just wants to punch in the face. Now, does that mean anybody really will? Probably not. But do people want to? Yeah, yeah. Everybody that wants to punch someone, like, that's ungrateful. Like, oh, I'm driving a blue BMW, but only because the dealership didn't have a black one. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? You drive a fucking BMW. Get the fuck up out of here. No one, I don't want to hear your fucking cries. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. Life is so hard for me. You know, it's just so hard when when I see a low tire pressure light on my car. Like, bitch, there's people that are driving around with check engine lights on for like fucking years on end. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think tire pressure monitor light, I mean, not saying it's a big issue, but like, if that's all that's wrong with your car, damn, you're living pretty good. No, lots of people are just fucking ungrateful pieces of shit. That's the truth of it. That's what I'm saying. Be grateful but not comfortable. That's the honest truth. That's how you enjoy life instead of just letting everything pass you by and worried about what everybody else has and what everyone else thinks, you know? Live in a world that, like, why do we care what, like, a 90% of people think? I sure as hell don't. I mean, really, at the end of the day, these videos are for me, and it's kind of just my own little, like, journal of life, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that even makes any sense. I don't know if this will ever, like, succeed, you know what I mean? I'll be honest, I don't really care if it does, you know what I mean? I just know it's my book of life and how I live by it. And you know, you'll learn as like life goes on, you'll change a lot of things. It's the honest truth. You'll change your ideals, you'll change what you believe, you know. I used to care like the fucking like I said, I had one video called Left versus Right is Stupid. I used to care about that shit. That shit's dumb. You know what I mean? Like caring about politics, stupid. Um I mean, yeah. So that's really about like everything I gotta really say. I mean, if you got any comments, you know, there's a magical comment section down below. If you like the video, and if you want to hear more of my beautiful voice, you can hit that subscribe button to get certified bangers almost every day. And I will see you guys in the next video.